Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you guys how I built my gaming PC and how long it took. So this current clip that's on screen is my dad actually plugging a 16GB USB into the computer so we can download Windows 10 onto the computer. You might be asking yourself, hey, why don't you do Windows 11? Right now I still got to update the BIOS, I still got to update everything else. So right now I'm just showing you everything. That's media creation tool we have there. Do you want yes? One click yes, all this. Getting a few things ready. That's good. Just trust the process. By the way, if you're following my stuff, don't do it. Watch Zach's Turf. He explains everything really well. Watch his live streams. And yeah. Hello everybody. Another thing you gotta realize, this took hours to do. Okay? This was my first PC ever be built, and I'll always record me upgrading the PC because clip farming, content. But just make sure. I also forgot, do not follow my Windows 11 setup. I did this wrong and it took me, after the whole video's over, it took me like a couple of weeks, not weeks, a couple of days to figure out why my PC was not booting the Windows 10 or 11. And it's because I installed it wrong on the USB. So do not watch this tutorial if you want to actually build your PC. Follow Zach's Turf. Tech Turf, whatever. Same thing. But if you really do want to watch it, if you're actually here just to watch and not build, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah. Okay. So now we're unboxing my gaming piece. Yeah, my case. This is me now unscrewing it off. And by the way, guys, you don't be scared to touch the PC parts, because my motherboard did come with a broken RAM slot, and I thought I broke it, but no, it was already broken. So someday I will have to upgrade the motherboard, but hey, that's okay. You get to upgrade everything someday. I also want to upgrade everything, which I will record me doing in like a year or so. And it did take a lot of force to get off. I don't know why it just did. And make sure you do put, it is very delicate glass, so put it somewhere where you will kick it. That's a quote from a show. I'll show a YouTube video. Don't actually do that. This is me unboxing the motherboard. You can see the cables and everything. Like I say, don't be scared to be a little bit rough with it. Being a little bit rough won't hurt a thing. Yep. Alright. So me and my dad were trying to get this out as gentle as possible. We got it out. And this is the hard part. I brought scissors because I didn't know the package was already open. But little did we know the package was already open, so I didn't need scissors. So I just brought scissors for nothing. So now we're gonna gently take it out because this plastic is actually really rough on the motherboard. So this part you do have to be gentle on, because if you pull too hard, you're gonna rip something out of the motherboard and you have a fully broken motherboard. And this is not part of what I'm talking about, being gentle. You do need to be gentle on this part, and the CPU and everything else. Right here, I'm unboxing the CPU, AMD Ryzen. I forgot which one it was. If someone knows down in the comment section, let me know. Wait. Oh my gosh, it looks clean. You guys can't lie, that CPU does look clean. Like, I mean, like clean, not like, that's it, And here is me unboxing the fan, the CPU cooler. this CPU cooler works extremely well. I cannot complain whatsoever. Oh, here we are. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now I'm actually taking it out of its cover. There we go. Now we got everything out. Motherboard, CPU. Oh yeah, one thing I do want to say, when we put the CPU on the box, we put foam underneath it. So make sure to put foam underneath the motherboard whenever you're putting it wherever you want. Like on a table, put foam underneath it. And this foam did come with the motherboard. And this part I did mess up on because I didn't put it there correctly. And the reason there's a cat on the screen is because my dad's face on the camera and he has one on YouTube. So I just kind of put a cat there to take him out of it. But he did not flip it, but put the CPU in the slots because it would not fit either way. Yeah. So here we're trying to figure out how to put it in correctly because all the pins would not fit in all the pin holes on the CPU. They would, but we just didn't put it in correctly. So we're both like, what's up there? And then it sliding perfectly. It should just slide in like that perfectly. You're not gonna get first try, I can guarantee that. If you do, you're lucky. Unless you've been building PCs for like 10 years or something. And that part I was confused because I'm like, where's the cover for a CPU? Look, there's no cover. Now I'm unscrewing whatever that thing is. I believe it's to protect the motherboard. But you want to unscrew that, and that's where the CPU fans go on. You don't really need these plastic parts. You can throw them away. I never threw mine away, so I would not recommend you throwing them away whatsoever. Just keep them just in case. Like, your motherboard may be completely different than my motherboard, so do not throw it away unless you're guaranteed you're not going to use it. If you're not guaranteed you're going to use it, then don't throw it away. Yeah, this part does take a while. And be patient, okay? If you're like excited, just be patient. Of course, you can like do whatever you want. Like I'm recording on this PC. The one I'm building right now, I'm recording on it. I mean, not recording. I'm doing a voiceover right now on the PC. Now I'm showing you guys what I built. That's what I find cool. No other kid in my school can say they built their PC. I find that kind of cool. Now, here's a part I did mess up on and I had to fix later on off camera. I put the CPU fan and I didn't put it in incorrectly. I just put it in where it would cover 2 RAM slots. Make sure you don't do that. Make sure you put it in perfectly where it won't cover any RAM slots. I'll show you guys what I mean in a second. By the way, this was like 30 minutes, but for you guys it was only 8 minutes long, or a couple minutes. But this whole process took from like 8 to 5 o'clock. Oh, for some reason it's taking a while. Alright, so here we're about to grab the CPU and put it in. This part is what I mean. Here's where we got picture. And you can see the thermal case is already on there. Shout out to Zach's Tech Tube. Shout out to. Oh yeah, see, you see the little AMD part, the one that has the little letters on it. The part of the fan has AMD on it. That's what I mean. It covered 2 CPU slots. I mean RAM slots. So off camera, I flipped it to the other side and it works beautifully now. So perfect. By the way, yeah, we did off camera. By the way, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Oh crap, I'm about to take this part of the video. Also, one thing, this motherboard did not come with a Wi-Fi card. So I could install one. If you see above the GPU slots, if you guys can't see it, it's fine. But people who do know PCs well, above the GPU slot, do you see the little miniature one? That's where you put the Wi-Fi card. I'll put a little circle in it in a second. Here we're just screwing it in. Yes, again, I did use the changing it off camera. So off camera, I did flip the fan. Not upside down, of course. You guys know what I mean. Just screwing everything in. By the way, when I did build this PC, I'm gonna be brutally honest with you guys. It did not power on the first time because the RAM slot was broken. So the way I wish I did it is I took out the GPU, I turned it on. Oh, GPU's not the problem. Took out the RAM. Oh, it turned on. I wish I did like that instead. Because if your PC's not booting on the first time, do this. Oh, it's not turning on. Take out the GPU first, and then try power on. If it powers on, you got a broken GPU or a broken GPU slot. I'll look at the GPU slot before saying the GPU is broken and stuff like that. And also, if it doesn't power on, put the GPU back in, take out the RAM, or you can leave the GPU out. It's up to you. But I recommend putting the GPU back in, taking the RAM out. Oh, RAM's not working. Oh, powered on. The RAM's not working. Or if it doesn't power on, then CPU. If it doesn't power on, motherboard. So I can tell you. And if it still doesn't power on, I would take it to a tech, like a store, just to double sure. Okay, so this is the part where we mess up on the RAM. The RAM is not the problem, okay? And we plugged it in. So this first RAM slot works beautifully. The other RAM slot, the one I plugged it into, y'all see. Oh yeah, by the way, when you're putting a RAM in, make sure it clicks. So when you put it in, you should hear. Don't be gentle, because I was way too gentle when I did this. And it did not click. So my dad had to be rough with it, because I did not want to break it. So he clicked it in there. There. This RAM slot was broken, right here. And you can see the problem with the AMD fan. That's the problem I'm talking about. It almost covered two. I should have said one. It covered one the RAM slot. Bam. You can see there, that's the broken RAM slot. Oh crap, I have to take out my face. I didn't know. That's the broken RAM slot right there.
Okay, this is the 1TB SSD. It looks pretty nice. It did not last me a while. I got around 400 megabytes left. I'll recommend upgrading to 2 TB if you're gonna install a lot of games like I will. But yeah.
1 TB, 500. Because I want more storage for gaming. Here where we're actually putting it in. And we're looking for a cover, even though there's no cover, we just screw it in. Because I thought there was a cover to cover it. But nope, just put it in. Perfect. And you just screw it in, no cover. Some cases, before y'all do this, some motherboards and some RAM
Okay, right now we're installing the little case. I'm just gonna call it metal bin because who cares? To cover your CPU, okay, your USB and stuff like that. If you do not have one or it breaks, you're gonna have to clean your PC more often.
Some part I'm putting in right now with my fingers on, that's what I'm putting in. I don't know what to call it. I genuinely don't. If you know what to call it, just comment it, please. Comment down below. Okay. Dang. And I believe you do have to take the little metal parts in between it, but I never did. I could, but I feel like doing it. I don't know why. So, yeah. Yeah, I could not get it in. Because I'm telling you, I was too gentle. If I could go back now and redo everything I did, I would do it. I would resend in the motherboard so I could get a new motherboard for free and not having a broken Jeep's RAM slot. So that's alright. I can always change it out later. This sure did take a while, and I don't know why it took a while. Honestly don't. So this actually took this whole process I told you, like right now, this took an hour. For y'all, it took 19 minutes. I hope you were actually watching the whole video and not just skipping around, but if you want to skip around you can. Here is a good old power supply unit. That's what I'm talking about. So I have heard a couple of bad things after I bought the power supply, which is not good. I watched videos, and apparently this power supply can die easily. So that's really hard. So right now, it honestly works perfectly fine. I'm sure the power supply is gonna break at some point. Why did I put it in the case? You don't have to gentle power supply, I guarantee you, it's better. You ain't gonna bend it, you ain't gonna break it that easy. You can take it out. See, my dad just did it here. And I'm over there trying to take out the phone. That's the little cord. Nice cord. Now we're putting it into the case. And guys, do not open my back panel because I did not do any cable organized. So if you open it up, everything's gonna fall out and it's gonna look pretty ugly.
As you can see here, I'm putting my motherboard into the PC case. This part, I would make sure you gotta be extra careful because if you screw too tight, you could end up breaking the whole motherboard itself. Or if you don't screw hard enough, it could fall off the PC case. But it's pretty simple. You got this. Got this. Okay, as you can see here, I'm opening my GPU box. This is an extremely good GPU for a price of around $200. It's a budget GPU. It's an RTX. It's an AMD 7600 RTX. This will push around 500 FPS in Fortnite and around 600 FPS in Siege. 600 FPS. I meant 200 FPS. Yeah. Okay, as you can see here, we're wiring the whole PC right now. We're putting. This was probably like the third worst part, cause when you're actually plugging stuff in, you gotta make sure you hear a click, but you don't hear like a pop. You have to use like a decent amount of force, I would say. But yeah, honestly, I sped this up because if I didn't speed it up, this video would be like 30 minutes long. So I sped it up for y'all, cut some stuff out, and yeah. And right after this is a me putting in the GPU. I had to cut that out due to privacy reasons, but you have to be really careful of that. And honestly, after like half of you having the PC, I put a wood piece underneath it first to stop GPU slag. I would recommend getting a GPU slag stop or whatever, I don't know what it's called, but just Google it and get one for your GPU.